And we welcome you to Cleveland's Municipal Stadium here on the Great Lakes of Erie. It is opening day weekend. Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Indians in game number 1 of their respective seasons. Hello everybody, Mr. Utah Mike STM brings you an upload this Saturday. It is the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. We'll be using the Strat PC in the background so you can see the score. We'll be using the cards and dice so you'll be able to follow along, and we'll be able to use the dice roller in the top right hand corner to give you the rolls. Let's do this. From Cleveland, the Indians take the field. Charlie Spikes in left, Rick Manning in center, and George Hendrick in right. It is Bell at third, Duffy at short, Kuiper at second, Powell at first, and Ashby behind the plate. On the mound is Dennis Eckersley, 13-12, 3.44 ERA, 155 hits, 199 innings. Eckersley can work into the 6th inning before fatigue, and he'll be opposed by Joe Coleman of the Tigers. Eckersley is ready, so is Ogilvy. Let's do this from Cleveland. So here's the first pitch for the Detroit Tigers season. Again, we are entering the dice rolls into the computer. Here's the first pitch, and it's going to be a 3-10 for Ogilvy against a righty. It's a fly ball in the right field. That's going to be a catch. That is Hendrick makes the catch, and there is one out. So there is one quick out. Ogilvy retired. And here is Dan Meyer. 252, 2 homers, 16 RBIs. Playing first base today. And we're ready to go here. Bottom is one out here in the second. Using again the die roller, top right hand corner. Here's the pitch from Eckersley. And the pitch, it's going to be a 1-8. That's a ground ball to first. That is an easy play. He takes it himself, and there is 2 outs. So 2 outs, Meyer, and that is 2 outs here. And let's take a look at the game so far. We can tell it's 2 outs. That's good. You can tell it's no score, and the dice are rolling. So please go ahead and comment. Put on any kind of comments. Like, subscribe. This is a kind of a new setup I'm doing. If you guys like what you see, I'll continue doing the uploads like this with this Stratomatic interface. Here is Willie Horton, former Detroit. He is one of the legend Tigers. 262, 14 homers, 56 runs batted in. He is a right-handed batter against Eckersley. So Horton steps up. Here is the pitch. Eckersley with a big lanky hook. 6 struck him out. Good job by Eckersley. 3 up, 3 down. Go to Tigers. 1/2 inning of play. Opening day in Cleveland, no score. Tigers defensively, Alex Johnson in left, Ogilvy in center, Staub in right, all 4s. Rodriguez at third, Verizon at short, Sutherland at second, Meyer at first, May behind the plate, and Joe Coleman is your pitcher. Coleman, 2-5, 4.86 ERA, 80 hits in 67 innings. So Joe Coleman ready. And now it's going to be Rick Manning getting his first at bat. He's a 292 hitter, 6 homers, 43 RBI, swipes 16 bases. We'll see what Manning can do against Coleman. Coleman steps up, gets the windup, and here is the pitch. It's going to be a 4-7. That's a single on a 1-8. That's a 14. Line drive, second base, first out. Sutherland with a nice play. So 1 out here for the Tigers. So 1 out for the Indians here in the first, and it brings up Dwayne Kuiper, known to be now a San Francisco Giant announcer. A homer, if you ever seen one. 263, no homers, only hit 1 in his career, 37 RBIs. Coleman looks, stands. Here's the first pitch from Coleman to Kuiper. Kuiper's pitch is a 3-6, and that is a rope down the line for a base hit for Kuiper. 3-6. To a righty is a double, 1-5. It is an 11. That's a single for Dwayne. So Kuiper's a C stealer. Coleman's a +4. So that still puts him at a 1-9 and trying to steal. Does he try to steal? Here is Buddy Bell. Bell the batter. He is a 281 hitter, 7 homers, 60 RBIs, young third baseman for the Tribe. Again, he is the son of Gus Bell. May sets the target. Coleman from the stretch. Here's the pitch from Coleman to Bell. And that is going to be a 2-5. Ground ball to short. That's going to be a fielder's choice. Goes to second and gets one. 6-4 for the fielder's choice. So Bunny Bell beats the relay throw. Nice slide by Kuiper to break that up. There's 2 outs. And here's the first baseman wearing the ugly orange home uniform for the Indians. Mr. Boog Powell, 215 hitter. Hit 9 home runs, 33 RBIs. End of his career playing baseball. Left-handed hitter, still with power. May sets the target. Coleman looks in, gets the sign. Here is the pitch. 4-7 single 1-8. It's a 19 line drive. Second base ends the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left at the end of 1 inning of play. No score here in Cleveland. So now here's Rusty Staub. He'll lead off, 299, 15 homers, 96 runs batted in. So Staub steps up against Eckersley. Ashby sets down the signs. Eckersley looks in. Here is the windup, and here's the pitch. It's going to be a 4-10 deep drive to right field. That could be trouble, and I think it's gone. It is gone. Rusty Staub. First run of the ball game for the Tigers, and it's a homer. So Staub puts a charge into it. 4-10 lefty. Home run 1-10. He rolls the 10. So it's 1-0 Tigers. Holy cow, that's Staub homers. So now here is Alex Johnson. He's the left fielder. Boy, that didn't take long. Eckersley threw a hanger there, and Staub took it over the right field wall. 1-0 Tigers. Ashby sets the target now. Eckersley looks in, gets the sign, the big leg kick, and fires. 1-5 single right field, Alex Johnson. So Alex Johnson with a single. 1-5 single right field. So Alex Johnson's on. He's on again with Eckersley's poor hold. What does that do for the running game for the Tigers today? He is a B stealer, so he ends up being a 1-11 if he wants to try to steal. Here's the young catcher, Milt May, with no outs. And he's going to try to steal. Alex Johnson takes the lead off. Here's the stolen base attempt, and he's thrown out 2-6. So Ashby throws to Kuiper, 2-4, and retires him. So again, throws him out, 2-4, gets him, and that was it, a 17 on the roll. So he did not get a good jump. 1 out here in the second, and it still brings up Milt May. Milt May, young left-handed catcher. Here's the pitch. That's a 2-7 line drive second base, and retires the second out. So there's the second out. So now here is Aurelio Rodriguez. 2 outs in the second. Rodriguez, 240 hitter, 8 homers, 50 RBIs. Here's the windup for Eckersley. Looks in. Here's the windup and the pitch. 4-8 and draws the walk. So a walk, a 2-out walk. So Rodriguez will take first base. So runner on first and 2 outs. Rodriguez is on. He's an E stealer. Makes him a 1-8 with all the different chances. So now here's the shortstop, Tom Verizor. 234, 1 home run, 25 RBIs. Ashby puts down the target. Eckersley with the windup. And here's the pitch from the stretch. And it's going to be a 6-10 on Eckersley on a righty. And Eckersley walks him. So Eckersley draws the walk. 2 on and 2 outs. And now here's George Sutherland, 232 at-bats, 1 home run, 15 RBIs. Right-handed hitter against Eckersley. Eckersley looking in, first and second, 2 outs. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 3-9 single to center field. So a single to center field. Rodriguez is a 3. He was, let's see what Rodriguez was. Do they put the hold on Rodriguez? A, B, and C says you do. It's a E, so within a +1 because he didn't hold him. +2. There's 2 outs is +3. Center fielder is Manning, so it's a +2 on Rodriguez to score. Let's see, does Rodriguez want to score in a 1-15? He's gonna try to score. Here comes a throw home, not in time. So a base hit for George Sutherland scores Rodriguez from third, and the runners will go up to first and second. Tigers lead 2-0. So RBI gets Rodriguez home, and now here's Ben Ogilvy, 2 on, 2 outs. Ashby sets the target. Eckersley, a little bit of trouble. Eckersley from the stretch gets the sign. Here we go, and the pitch to Ogilvy. 1-12, ground ball to the mound. Thankfully, he gets the job done. That is a ground out. Ogilvy is out. Runners will go to second and third easily, but doesn't matter. But the Tigers score 2 big runs here in the second and lead 1-0. Bottom of the second coming up, and Joe Coleman on the mound. 2-0 Tigers here in the second. Again, please like, subscribe, and comment. Looking for all your nice feedback on how the game looks as we try to play this one as an upload. Here is George Hendrick. Hendrick the batter. Hendrick's a .265 hitter, 25 home runs, 81 RBIs, tremendous power. Hendrick not hit against Joe Coleman. Wow, a 9L for Coleman. He's a reverse split guy. Coleman from the windup. Here is the pitch to George Hendrick. And that's a 6 base hit center field. Oh my, Coleman did not look good there. Hendrick in a line drive up the middle. He's on. +4 for Coleman. Still leaves on a 1-7. Here is Rico Carte. .310 hitter. 13 home runs, 83 RBIs. Runner on first, no outs. 2-0 Tigers. Hendrick to take a little bit of a lead off. May puts down the sign. Coleman from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Carty. 4-8 single to left field. But that will hold the runner up right there. Actually, that would be a +2, -2. It's an even arm for Hendrick to take third. So +2, +2, -2. Probably being held, so probably would have a -1 for Hendrick, but it'll hold them up. First and second, no out. Joe Coleman struggling. We kind of knew he would here. Those card, it looks like it's going to get hurt to me. Charlie Spikes, another right-handed batter, .237, 3 homers, 31 RBIs, and 76. Coleman puts down the target for May. May gives him the sign. Coleman trying to work out of this problem he's having here. Here's the pitch. And that's a 3-9 for Spikes, and that's a single to center field for Charlie Spikes. So Ogilvy is a 0 arm. They were holding, nope, they were not holding Hendrick at second, so he ends up being a +1. Ogilvy is a 0. Nothing else preventing Hendrick to try the extra base. He'd be a 1-16 to try to come home. Here comes Hendrick. He's going to try to score, and does. So an RBI for Charlie Spikes. It scores. Let's see. Let's do this creatively here. Hendrick will score from third. He does, leaving runners at first and second. And it's 2-1 Tigers. So RBI for Spikes. Here's the catcher, the youngster, Alan Ashby. 2 on, nobody out. Canadian catcher. .239, 4 homers, 32 RBIs as a young Indian. May sets in the target. Coleman from the stretch. 2 on, nobody out. Here is the pitch to Ashby. And that is a 3-6, and that is a double play ball. 3-6-3 gets the double play the hard way. 3-6-3. So Ashby is out. Spikes is out. Carty will move to third by himself with 2 outs. And it is a double play. 3-6-3. So with 2 outs here in the second. Wild game so far. It's already 2-1. Runner on third, 2 outs. Cleveland down by a run. And now here's the bottom of the order. And that is Frank Duffy. .212 hitter, 2 homers, 30 RBIs. Duffy, a right-handed hitter against Coleman. Tigers are almost wanting to hit Duffy's card. Coleman's card is too erratic. to give up all these hits. May sets the target. Coleman from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Duffy. And that's a 3-10. Let's see if that worked. It does. Ground ball to third. It will hold Carty there. We'll do a pop-up instead. It doesn't matter. That way it holds all the runners and retires the side. Cleveland scores 1. We play 2. It's 2-1 Detroit. So now here's Dan Meyer. He'll be followed by Willie Horton and Rusty Staub against Dennis Eckersley here in the third. Meyer's 0 for 1. Grounded out his first time up. Ashby sets the target. Eckersley looks in. Here's the pitch. Let me go ahead. Oops. We'll see what that was. Hopefully it was not important or so. Let's make sure it was not going to be. And it's Rick Manning. So Manning does lead off next inning, so I want to keep him on the table. So here's Dan Meyer. Let's go ahead and switch the cards over. Meyer to hit against Eckersley. Lefty-righty combination. Meyer will be a Mariner. About 1979 was one of the guys that came over in the deal. 252, 2 homers, 16 ribbies. Ashby sets the target. Eckersley with the full windup and that big leg kick, and here's the pitch. 2-7 is a single on a 1, I believe, and that is a 1. That's a 2. Line drive second base. Almost got away with that one. He almost got it over the second baseman's head, but Kuiper is right there. Here's Horton. Struck out his first time up. Eckersley looks in. Gets the sign from Ashby. Here's the pitch. And that's a 4-4 catch. X 3E6 for Ashby. Let's see. That's an 11. That's an 11. That's going to be a pop-up. I won't even check that out. On an E6, you're not making that error, so it's going to call it a pop-up to the catcher for out number 2. Here is Rusty Staub. Homered his first time up. That was Staub's first of the year, his first hit of the year. Ashby puts down the target again. Eckersley with the big leg kick and winds up. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 6-4 ground ball to third. Bell's at 221. Let's see how Bell fields this one. It's a 5. It's an 8. I'm almost certain that's an out. We'll go ahead and confirm that with the judges committee. 21 on 21 is an error. 6, 11, 16, 15, 18. That is an 8. 5 on a 2 is good. He makes the play. Nice job by Buddy Bell. And then retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, go to Tigers. At the end of 2.5, it is 2-1 Detroit. So 5-3 right there. We'll go ahead and plug that in there and put the 0 on the scoreboard for the Tigers. Cleveland will now come up. It'll be Rick Manning, followed by Dwayne Kuiper and Buddy Bell. Let's see how many innings Coleman can go. That card scares the living bejesus out of me. Let's see if we can go 5 or 6. How many innings can they say? Coleman can go into the 6th, so we'll see how far he can actually go this one. May sets down the target. Joe Coleman looks on. Again, pitching against the lefty. Should be more in favor of Coleman right here. 5-2 struck him out, so Coleman gets a big strikeout to lead off the bottom of the third inning. And now here is Dwayne Kuiper. He singled his first time up. May sets the target. Coleman looks in, righty-lefty combination. Here's the pitch to Coleman. 2-7, 2-7, 2-7 against Coleman, who is a righty. And that's a single right field. Kuiper with his second hit of the ball game. So Dwayne Kuiper gets the job done. He's a C-stealer. With Coleman, it'll be a 1-9 to run. Here is Buddy Bell, 0 for 1 in the ball game. He into a fielder's choice his first time up. May sets in the target. Coleman working from the stretch. Kuiper probably takes a good size lead off first. Coleman looks in. Here's the pitch. 5-9. Ground ball to second. Eaten up by the second baseman, who is Sutherland. Makes the play. Gets him. So 4-3. Runner will go to second. And that is 4-3. 2 outs in the third, 2-1 Tigers. And now here is, yes, Mr. Boog Powell. So Boog Powell will be the batter. Powell comes up again wearing the ugly orange uniforms of the Cleveland Indians. Comes up 0 for 1. May sets the target. Coleman from the stretch. Runner on second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Powell with a base open. And the pitch, 6-9, and draws the walk. Oh, a bad walk for Coleman. He usually handles lefties better, so kind of pitched around him. But now here's George Hendrick. Hendrick singled his last time up and scored one of the runs. 1 first and second, 2 outs, last of the third. May sets in the target. Gets the sign. Coleman looks in. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 6-10 single to left field on Coleman again. And that's a single to left field. Let's see what they'll do with it. It's going to be, is Kuiper really a 16? Let's look at the numbers. He is a 16. So single to left field, 2 outs, it's an 18. Left fielder is Johnson's a +2. Stealing, yeah, he's a 20. It would take a 20 to throw him out. They're going to let the run score. So an RBI, George Hendrick. Kuiper will score from second, easy, and it makes it first and second Indians as they now have tied the game up. So big RBI for Hendrick. Here is Rico Carty. So great jump off the bases there. As we now go to first and second, 2 outs, 2-2's your score. Carty the batter. May sets the target. Coleman from the stretch. And now the pitch to Carty as Coleman continues to struggle. 5-11, ground ball to first. Let's see who the first baseman is. It's going to be Meyer. It's going to be a 3E10. 3E10, almost rolled the wrong dice. Here it is. It's a 20 on an 8-3 unassisted. I'm not even going to acknowledge that one. He is out. And let's see. Hendrick will go to second. Runners will go to third. And it's 3 unassisted to end the inning. 2-2. We head to the fourth. We have a train sound here. It's 2-2 at the fourth. So now the Tigers will send up Alex Johnson, Milt May, and Aurelio Rodriguez against Dennis Eckersley. Looking a little bit stronger out there. He's actually an 8R against righties. So now Ashby sets the target. Eckersley with the windup, and here's the pitch to Alex Johnson. And that's going to be a 5-4 ground ball to second. That is Kuiper. He's a 2-11. That is pretty strong. Let's roll the dice. It's a 13. It's a 12 on an 11. Let's make sure of that one. Let's see. On the 11, a 12, there's no error, and gets him. So a nice, easy play ground ball, 4-3. So there you go. Return that one, 4-3. Eckersley gets the first out. You can tell Eckersley a lot more comfortable against right-handed batters. Here's Milt May, that lefty. Can give him troubles. He's lined out his first time up. Ashby sets in the target. Eckersley with the big super leg kick. And winds up, and here's the pitch. 5-8 on Eckersley. Struck him out, and that will be a second out. So a big out right there. And now it's going to bring up Aurelio Rodriguez. 2 outs here in the fourth. 2-2 score. Tigers with 3 hits. The Indians with 6. Ashby sets down the target. Eckersley with the big leg kick. And deals. That'll be a 1-6 for Rodriguez. That's a pop to third. Bell is there, makes the catch, and ends the inning. Eckersley pitches a very strong fourth inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth, still 2-2. So here's Cleveland, Charlie Spikes, Ashby, and Duffy to bat in the fourth against Coleman. Detroit's bullpen starts, I believe, to start loosening. You can see some bullpen work down there. We'll see what happens. May sets in the target. Coleman looks in. Here is the pitch to Spikes. And Spikes on a 1-6 versus a righty. And that is a fly ball center field. Ogilvy is there, makes the catch. And that is the first out. Remember, the Tiger team is all 4s in the outfield, but they haven't had a next chance yet to take advantage of it. Not yet, at least. Here's the catcher, Ashby, 0 for 1. He grounded out to no plays last time up. May sets in the target. Coleman gets the sign from May. Here is the windup and the pitch from Coleman to May. It's going to be a 1-6, pop to short. That is Verizon, comes in, makes the catch, and that's 2 outs. So Verizon will spend his time with the Indians at some point. 2 outs in the 4th. And now here is Frank Duffy. Duffy popped up his first time up. 2 outs in the 4th. Coleman's trying to get out of this 4th inning. May puts in the target, gets ready. Coleman with a big windup. And comes his way. Here's the pitch. 3-7 on Duffy. Struck him out. And Coleman's giving the Tigers 4. We go to the 5th. It's still 2-2. It's Tom Verizon followed by George Sutherland and Ben Ogilvie. The bat for the Tigers here in the 5th. The Tigers 2 runs on 3 hits. The Indians 2 runs on 6 hits. Verizon sets down the target. Alan Ashby puts it down. Eckersley looks in. Here's the pitch to Verizon. Righty-righty matchup. 6-2. Ground ball back to the mound. Good job by Eckersley. He's got it. Flips it and gets him. Good job by Eck. Nice little comebacker. 1-3. Eckersley's a 3-7, so he defends his mound quite well. And now here's George Sutherland. RBI single was last time up. We have a 2-2 tie, 1 out in the 5th. Right-handed hitter Sutherland against Eckersley. Eckersley looks in, gets the sign. Here's the big windup and the pitch. 4-3, ground ball to 3rd. That's Bell. He's a 221. Let's see. 15 on a 14. Ooh, 14 on a 21. 14 on a 21. There's no error. Makes the play. Nicely done, Buddy Bell. He definitely has some Gus Bell in him. He can really feel this position. You can tell he was brought up playing the basement against the back wall. Bell really feels position extremely well. 2 outs in the 5th. Here's Ogilvie. He's 0 for 2. He's flied out and ground out. Ashby puts down the target. Eckersley now. Lefty-righty matchup. Eckersley's got to be careful. Here's the big leg kick and the pitch. 3-10 is a fly ball in right field. Hendrick drifts back. He's at the track. Makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down. Go to Tigers. We go 4.5 in the books. It's still tied at 2. Here is Rick Manning. Manning the batter. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game. Lined out and struck out. Left-handed hitter against Coleman. Will be followed by Kuiper, a lefty, and then Bell. We'll see what the Tigers manager does. May sets in the target. Coleman with a big windup and deals. And that's a 3-6. Struck him out. Oh, bad pitch there. He struck out on his own card. So Coleman gets a big K. Here's Kuiper. 2 for 2 for Dwayne Kuiper. 2 of the 6 hits so far for the Indians. So May sets in the target. Coleman with the big windup, and here's the pitch from Joe Coleman. 3-5, and Coleman does it again. Dwayne Kuiper, what is this rash of second basemen's hitting in my games? It's a triple 1 to 9. It's a 6. It's a triple for Kuiper. 3 for 3. For us yesterday, I had 2 different second basemen go 6 for 6 and 5 for 5. That was Miguel Cairo of the Yankees in the 2004 ALCS and Billy Martin in the 3rd game of the series against the Washington Senators. Ended up with 5 hits for the Yankees. Again, the 3rd hit of the ball game for Dwayne Kuiper. Second basemen are going off this weekend. Runner on 3rd, 1 out, infield playing in. The Tigers want to cut this run off. Here's Bell. He's 0 for 2. And now the Tigers could go out somewhere. Let's see what they're going to do here. They're going to look into their bullpen a little bit. Now, this is a weird situation to be pulling somebody. But let's see what they decide to do. Looking at the rotation. Vern Rule not yet a part of it. Nope, you can't really relief either. So let's see what they're going to do. They're going to hold off. They're going to play the infield in. They thought they're going to pull him. Maybe they'll walk Bell and pitch to the lefty, the legend, Boog Powell. And you know what? They're going to do that. They're going to give the intentional walk to Bell. So it's going to be 1st and 3rd, 1 out, setting up a force at second, a double play. Powell is definitely a candidate for that. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Lefty-righty combination actually benefits Coleman. May sets in the target. Coleman working in from the stretch, and here is the pitch. That is going to be a 3-9, a single for Boog Powell, and it did not work out well. So Boog Powell, 3-9, is a single to center, scoring as Ogilvy fields it. They're not going to go any longer. Scores Kuiper from third. Indians lead 3-2. So big hit for Boog Powell. First and second, one out. Here's George Hendrick. He has 2 hits in the ball game and an RBI. So now they were thinking maybe they should have gotten Coleman out of this game. May sets in the target. Coleman working from the stretch. Here's the pitch from Coleman and delivers. 6-10. It is a single to left field for Hendrick. He's got 3 hits in the ball game. Single to left. That is a +2. -2 to come home. So he's going to be even for Bell. Bell's a 14. They're going to hold him up. They don't want to get him thrown out. And the bases are loaded with 1 out for Indians. So now here's Rico Carty. And yeah, here comes, that'll do it for Coleman. He is done. So now let's see who the Tigers, who should have gone with earlier, come in. Well, we might have to see Steve Grilly here and see if Grilly can offer some assistance. So Steve Grilly in the game. He's a 2R, cards bases loaded, 1 out. Infield playing back. They're trying to get 2 and get out of this inning. May sets in the target. Grilly from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Rico Carty and pitches. 5-6, struck him out, got him on strikes, and a big strikeout. Oh, Rico Carty, 2 outs. And now here's Charlie Spikes. Now a 2-out. Spikes the batter. Does Spikes now get a big hit here? He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Grilly tries to get the big out he needs to get out of this inning. Grilly looks in. Sign from May from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-7, he walked him. Oh no, a walk. And that should score the run. A bases loaded walk. It's 4-2 Cleveland. RBI for Charlie Spikes. And now here's Ashby. 4-2 Indians. 2 here in the 5th. May goes out and talks to Grilly. Sets in the target. Grilly from the stretch. Here is the pitch from Steve Grilly from the stretch. Looks in. And the pitch. 3-8. Signal to center field for Ashby. Center field. Ogilvy's of 0 arm. Powell scores. Hendrick around second. There's 2 outs. That's a 1-17. Ogilvy can't hold him. It's a 1-18. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Hendrick just ahead of the throw. Single drives in 2. Powell scores. Hendrick scores. And at first and second. And that should do it. Let's see. Hold on, folks. Let's see what's going to happen here. Hendrick scores. So Spikes will move to seconds. First and second. 2 runners score. And it is now 6-2 Cleveland with a 4-run 5th. And now here's Frank Duffy. He's 0 for 2. May sets in the target. Steve really kind of getting grilled here from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a 5-8. Struck him out and ends the inning. Grilly finally walks off. But the Indians score 4 in the 5th. It's 6-2 Indians. We go to the 6th. Through 5, Indians 6 runs on 10 hits. The Tigers 2 runs on 3 hits. Dennis Eckersley now working his 6th inning of work. It will be Dan Meyer leading off, followed by Horton and Staub. So here comes Meyer. Meyer 0 for 2. Hitting against Eckersley here in the 6th. Ashby sets in the target. Eckersley with the full big windup. Here's the pitch to Meyer. 6-3, fly ball right field. Hendrick is a 2-4. Very good. Should make the play. A 9 out of 9. That is an out. Won't even look it up. Now I can call is an easy out. 1 away. So Meyer retired, 1 away. Here is Willie Horton, one out here. Willie hears a who. Red Out Tigers are down 4 runs. They need to hear something. Ashby sets the target. Eckersley looks in, gets the target. Here's the windup and pitch to Willie Horton. 4-7, struck him out. Nasty slider away from Dennis Eckersley. You can tell this young kid has got some chutzpah on him. He just gets a lot behind that fastball. If he learns to control everything around him, he is going to be a talent. Here at Staub, 1 for 2, had the home run back in the 2nd inning. So here we go. He's 1 for 2, home run and popped up. Ashby sets the target. Here's the big windup and deal from Eckersley with 2 outs here in the 6th. 3-7 for Staub is a walk. So Staub draws the walk, a 2-out walk, and the Tigers have some hope here. So a 2-out walk to Staub. It brings up now Alex Johnson, 1 for 2. Ashby puts down the target. Eckersley looks in from the stretch. Looks back at Staub. Here's the pitch. 3-10, ground ball to third. Long throw across the diamond. Got him, and that should end it. So he's out. Runner will go to second, no biggie, and throws him out 5-3. No runs, no hits, a walk, 1 left through the bottom of the 6th inning. 6-2 Indians. So let's see if that might do it here for, with Rick Manning up. It'll be lefty, lefty, righty. Let's see if the Tigers decide to go with some other pitcher here who can maybe get some lefties out in this case. And he is a starter. So we'll go with Bill Laxton, who is a 7L here, trying to get some guys out. So Laxton is the pitcher. May sets in the target. Laxton in the game, and here is the pitch to Manning, and that's a 4-8 and draws the walk. That's what you don't want to do when you're a heavy L like that, is walk Manning to start the inning off. Runner on first, nobody out. Here is Kuiper. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a triple. May sets the target. Laxton looks in from the stretch. Goes to the hip. Here's the pitch. 1-7, struck him out. This time Kuiper on strikes, and his Hollywood game has come to an end. So he's retired for the first time. Here is Buddy Bell. Bell 0 for 2 with the run scored. He got an intentional walk last time. That kind of set up a big inning for the Indians. May sets in the target, sets the target. Laxton from the stretch. The pitch to Bell. Lefty-righty matchup, 5-10, struck him out, and Bell down on strikes. So Bell retired 2 away, and now here's Booth Powell, 1 for 2 with the RBI, another lefty against Laxton. May sets in, puts the target down. Laxton with the windup and the pitch. Here comes the pitch to him. Lefty-lefty matchup, 1-7, and struck him out. Laxton does a nice job for the he does a nice job for the Tigers. We go to the 7th at 6-2 Cleveland. At the end of 6, Cleveland 6 runs on 10 hits. The Tigers kind of struggling a bit, 2 runs on 3 hits. So now let's see, it'll be Milt, May, Rodriguez, and Verizon against Eckersley, who's in his point of weakness inning actually, here in the 7th. Ashby sets in the target, puts down the sign. Eckersley looks in. Here's the pitch to Milt May. And that's going to be a 2-7 long drive. Second base makes a nice play is Duffy. So 1 out in the 7th. Eckersley still kind of cruising here. Here is Aurelio Rodriguez. 0 for 1 run scored. Ashby puts down the target. Eckersley looks in. The big leg kick by Eckersley and the pitch. 6-9 and draws the walk. So a big walk. Now that will work against his point of weakness. Runner on first and 1 out. Here's Verizon. 0 for 1 with a walk. Righty-righty matchup. Ashby sets it in the target. Eckersley from the stretch. Here we go. Here's the pitch to Verizon. 4-11 ground ball to first. That's Powell. 4E19. Oh, this could be trouble. It's a 6. That's a base hit. Powell does not have the overall range anymore. So a 6 on a 4 is a single 1. It's a 4. Ooh, it's a 4 on a what? 19? So let's see here, 4 out of 19, no errors, a single one. He knocked the ball down, unable to get the job. So Boog Powell gives up an infield hit. And Eckersley now with some problems, 2 on, 1 out. He's about to hit the point of weakness. And now here's George Sutherland. He's 1 for 2. Can Eckersley work his way out of this? Ashby sets in the target. Eckersley from the stretch. Here is the pitch from the stretch is Eckersley. And it's going to be a 4-9 double on a 1. It's a 19. Fly ball center field. Holy cow, 1 big out. So nice running catch by Manning. 2 outs here in the 7th. And now here's Ogilvy. 2 outs in the 7th. The Cleveland manager may go out and get him. Let's see. Let's see who's in this Indian bullpen. Oh, they do got some talent out there. One of their big unit cards is going to be Jim Kern. If they need outs, they can go there. In the bullpen, though, oof, they'll go to Dave LaRoche. His team does have some wicked relievers. And here comes LaRoche. So LaRoche comes in. He's got some nasty stuff. So Eckersley goes 6 2/3. Ashby sets the target. Ogilvy 0 for 3. Lefty-lefty matchup. And here is the pitch to Ogilvy. And it's going to be a 4-7. He draws a walk. A 4-7 is a walk. Bases loaded in 2 outs here in the 7th. And it's Dan Meyer's turn. Let's see LaRoche. Bases loaded. Tying runner comes to the plate and Meyer. 2 outs in the 7th. Ashby looks in. Meyer is an even. And he is their first baseman, I believe. Let's see if the Tigers want to make a move here in the 7th. So Meyer steps away. Let's see if they're going to make a move. Lefty. The guy, he's sitting on the bench. Oh my goodness. He could play first too. And they're going to try to go for gusto. Bill Freehand will come in. There it is. One of the legendary, rest in peace, he died recently, Bill Freehand, and he has some power on that card. 270 hitter, 5 home runs, 27 RBIs, loves left-handed pitching. Bases loaded, 2 outs for LaRoche. In. Ashby targets LaRoche from the stretch. Here we go. Big windup for Dave LaRoche. And the pitch. 2-9 ground ball to 3rd. Bell's got it. Throws across the diamond. He got him. Oh, Nelly. And we'll call that just for shits and giggles a pop up to the inning ends. Pop up to the shortstop. And the Tigers will strand. So now let's see what the Tigers do. They leave Bill Freehand at first. Probably. They'll just leave Freehand playing first base. Oh, and LaRoche gets out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Cleveland leads by 4, 6-2. Henrik will be followed by Carty and Spikes. Henrik 3 for 3 so far with an RBI. Laxon will probably not stay in the game. Laxon has a lot of power against right-handed pitching. So Tigers will probably make a move here. Not many righties left on their team. And Vern Rule will come in, so not a reliever. He comes in, he's a young-looking right-hander, got some positive stuff. So May sets the target for him. Rule with the windup in. Here's the pitch to Henrik. And that's going to be a 1-9, and Henrik hits a line drive in the gap. It goes all the way to the wall past Alex Johnson. That's a triple for Henrik as he slides in safely. 1-9 triple on the 4, got the 4. So Henrik sneaks out a triple, and now the infield has to be brought in for the Tigers here in the 7th. And here's Carty. Infield's come in, May sets in the target. Rule working from the stretch. Henrik to take a decent lead off 3rd. Let's see if they can get a big play here and stop the run. 4-6 base hit. Rico Carty, nothing doing. Indians get a bigger lead. Scoring is Henrik. It's 7-2 Indians. Rico Carty. And now here's Charlie Spikes, 1 for 2, he's got 2 RBIs in the ball game. Single in the second, RBI walk in the fifth. May sets the target. Rule from the stretch. Rule not doing well out here, kind of getting roasted a little bit from the stretch to Spikes. 6-5 is a ground ball second. Runner will go to second. So we'll do a runner goes to second there. Whoops. We'll do a ground ball. Sorry about that. Let's see who's on base. So Cardi will... let's see. A ground out. Spikes wasn't even on base. Let's see what I just did. Not sure. So ground ball. So yeah, Spikes is out. The runner will go to second. And now we have 4-3. Sorry about that. Just making sure I get everything scored correctly. So now it's a runner on second with 1 out. 7-2 Cleveland. 1 out. Here's Ashby. 1 for 3. 2 runs scored. May sets in the target. Rule from the stretch gets to sign, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 3-7 single for Ashby. Oh my, Ashby with another hit in the ball game. He's 2 for 4. Runner will at third, and Vert Rule's already tired. First and third, 1 out here in the seventh. Here's Frank Duffy, infield in. May sets in the target, pats the glove. Rule from the stretch. Here comes the pitch to Frank Duffy. And that's going to be a 4-8 single, 1-15. That is an 18. Oh, what a play by Verizon. He may have saved a run. He saved an absolute run. Cardi stays at third. There's 2 outs. And here's Manning, 0 for 3 with a walk. Can Rule get out of this inning? May sets in the target. Rule working from the stretch. Big time pitch. Here's the pitch. 3-7. Struck him out. Good job by Vern Rule, and gets out of further trouble. 1 run in the 7th. We go to the 8th. It's 7-2 Cleveland. Cleveland 7 runs on 13 hits. The Tigers only 2 runs on 4 hits. So now here's Willie Horton followed by Rusty Staub and Alex Johnson against Dave LaRoche. Ashby puts down the target. LaRoche looks in, gets the sign, the big wind-up and kick delivery to Horton. 4-6 on a single, 1-2. That's a 5. Line drive to the shortstop, 1 away. So 1 away there. Now here is Rusty Staub, 1 for 2 with a home run. Ashby sets in the target. LaRoche looks in. Here's the pitch to Staub with 1 out. And Staub on a 1-8 ground ball to third. Bell's got it, scoops it up, and throws him out for out number 2. So big 2 outs here in the 8th inning. Here is Alex Johnson, who's 1 for 3. Ashby puts down the target. He looks in, gets the sign, and here's the pitch. 4-8 and draws a 2-out walk. So Alex Johnson draws the walk. So 2 outs, runner on first here in the 8th. And now, he should have gone on. Hey, there he is. Johnson first. Now here's Milt May. May against LaRoche. Ashby sets a target in. LaRoche from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Lefty-lefty matchup. 3-6. Double. Right field, left field for Milt May. That's a double for May. Let's see what that will do. Alex Johnson will go to third. There's 2 outs and holds the runner. So second and third, 2 outs. Tigers a mini rally, and now here's Aurelio Rodriguez. Loves lefty though, hits lefties quite well. 2 outs here in the 8th. Ashby sets in the target. LaRoche working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Aurelio Rodriguez, and that's going to be a 1-6 is a popped up to third. Johnson comes over, makes the catch, and ends the inning. They strand 2. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 7. Oh, is it? I think we're in. Yes, it is. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 7-2 Cleveland. Cleveland 7 runs, 13 hits. Tigers 2 runs on 5. So now it's Kuiper, Bell, and Powell in the 8th against Vern Rule, who will stay out there. May sets in the target. Rule looks in, gets a sign. Here's the pitch to Kuiper. Kuiper on a 2-6 ground ball to third. Rodriguez comes up. Easy play. and throws him out for the first down. 5-3 is the play. So 5-3, 1 out in the 8th. Here is Bell, 0 for 3 with a run scored so far in the ball game. May sets the target. Vern Rule looks in. Here's the pitch. Righty-righty matchup. 4-6. Base hit, Buddy Bell. So Buddy Bell gets a base hit. His first hit of the game. 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. And here's Boog Powell, 1 for 3 with the RBI. May sets in the target. Rule from the stretch. Looks back at Bell. Here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-7 single and 1-2. That's a 15 line drive second base. So with 2 outs, Powell retired. And now here is George Hendrick. 4 for 4 in the ball game. A big triple back in the 7th. Runner on first, 2 outs. May puts down the target and pats the glove. Rule working in from the stretch. Here's the pitch to George Hendrick. And the pitch. Let's see, 3-2, line drive right at Verizon. Ends the inning and we go to the 9th inning. At the end of 8, it's 7-2 Cleveland. So now LaRoche stays out there. He may end up getting a save out of this. He comes in, he'll pitch to Verizon, Sutherland, and Ogilvy. Ashby sets the target. LaRoche looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Verizon. 3-7, ground ball in the whole 3rd, picked up by Bell, throws him out, and you got 1 out. Cleveland is 2 outs away from an opening day win. Here is Sutherland. He's a 1 for 3 at the RBI. Ashby puts down the target. LaRoche looks in. Here's the pitch, lefty-righty matchup. 2-3, the pop, the short. Nice play from Duffy. Comes and makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. 2 outs in the 9th. Last hope, and here's Ogilvy, 0 for 3 with the walk. Ashby puts down the target. LaRoche with the big windup, and here's the pitch. 5-7, struck him out, and that's the ball game. What an outing for Dave LaRoche. He comes in and saves it for Eckersley as the Indians win it by the score of 7-2. Let's go and give you some final stats and updates. So the win will go to Eckersley. He goes 6 2/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. LaRoche does get a save. He goes 2 1/3, 1 hit, 2 walks, and 1 strikeout. Very solid relief from Dave LaRoche. Losers, Coleman, he went 4 1/3, 9 hits, and he gave up 6 runs and 6 earned, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. The doubles was by May, triples by Kuiper and Hendricks, home run by Staub. RBIs in the ball game was by Rusty Staub, got his first, Sutherland his first, Powell was first, Hendrick got his first, Carty his first, Spike added 2, and Alan Ashby added 2. As for the line score in the ball game, well, it was not pretty early. The Tigers scored 2 in the 2nd, led 2-0. Cleveland came back and tied with a run in the 2nd, run in the 3rd. Then Cleveland with 4 in the 5th, led 6-2. It never went away. Cleveland added 1 more in the 7th, led 7-2. They went on to win it, and they go 1-0. Cleveland 7 runs, 14 hits, while the Tigers 2 runs on 5 hits. For the Cleveland Indians, George Hendrick, big story, 3 for 5. He went 4 for 5, 3 runs scored in an RBI, probably one of the biggest afternoons. Kuiper went 3 for 5. For the Tigers, they had 5 guys with individual base hits. Staub, Johnson, May, Verizon, and Sutherland. They were 5 of 31, 2 runs scored, and 2 RBIs. There's your first game of the season for the Tigers and Indians. The final score is the Detroit Tigers 7. It was the Cleveland Indians 7 and the Detroit Tigers 2. You've been watching this on the Sports Time Machine call of the day here on a Saturday upload. Thank you folks for coming in. We appreciate your time. And as always, thank you for coming in, being a part of the broadcast, and we will see you later on.